Well, hello, friends, and welcome to this edition of Venus Vibes for Friday, March the 18th. So I'm really excited today to be bringing you V Vibes on a full moon. It is the Virgo full moon, and we're going to talk a little bit about that and how the energy may play out in your charts. So for those of you who are brand new, I'm so excited to welcome you and say hello. Thank you so much for being here. And what we're going to be looking at is your human design transit chart and the astrological transit chart. So you're going to want to know your own human design so that you can see how the transits will affect your natal chart. If you don't have it, you can go and grab it. I'll put all the links below so you can figure out how to do all the things. And the goal here with telling you about the transits is so that it helps you navigate the energy that's moving through, specifically for today, but I also do the weekly freak every Monday, which gives you the frequency overview for the week ahead. And it can be very helpful so that you feel more confident in your approach with the energy for the week. So you're not blindsided by things and you feel more prepared energetically and emotionally for what's to come for the week ahead. So without further ado, we're going to dive into today's chart. And I'm going to start with your human design chart. This is the beautiful transit chart for today. So when we're looking at this chart, what I want you to understand and know is the design side here that's in red and the personality side that's in black. The design side is the imprint you got in your mother's womb 3 months before you were born. So this is the ancestral knowledge you came in with. This could be whatever she was going through at that time, the energy that you experienced before your birth. Now, the personality side is where the planets were at the time of your first breath. So this is your personal energetic signature and blueprint, right? And when we're looking at the transits, the reason we're just focused on the personality side is because this is the energy you're really going to feel. That doesn't mean you won't feel or experience this. It's just it'll be more subtle. If you think about the apps that are on your phone, it's kind of like the apps are running around in the background doing their thing. You have no idea what they're doing, but they're doing something, and there's things that get triggered because of that. So that is the energy of the design side, that red side, okay? Our focus and purpose for today is we're looking at personality. This is a human design chart if you've never seen one before, and we're not going to worry about all these details because, like I said, it really is more impactful to know that on your personal HD chart, okay? So for today, let's focus in on Venus, who is here with Mars in the gate 19, down here off the root center. And that root center is it's so connected to adrenal energy, adrenal fatigue. You're going to really want to watch, even this whole week, you may have really felt like there was this pulse to do, go, or give. So it was trying to find the balance between those two. And it kind of comes to a little bit of a head today. So what you want to do is be very aware of where am I overgiving, overdoing, overextending? Where do I just want to be in action so much that I'm not allowing myself to be in the receivership? Relaxing in the flow, finding your creative balance. That's feminine energy. That is Venus. Where Mars is like, let's go get it done. Let's go. Come on. Time's a waste and we got things to do. Remember, we're in Pisces season, so everything just feels like it needs to be in more flow, then go. But next week, we'll be in Aries energy and Aries season, and then things can start moving forward, right? So this is the last week to kind of just clear out, release, let go, do what you can do to feel like you've got a clean slate going into next week. And the full moon will help you to release some of this energy. So I want to talk about gate 19 and what it means for them both, Mars and Venus, to be in that gate of attunement, okay? This is the gate that is our sixth sense. It's like all the senses are coming together here and we feel so deeply the needs of others, what the community needs, even our animals. This is a very connected gate to the animal kingdom. So people who have this natally, they're just so tuned into animals, and animals can help calm their nervous system, calm down their adrenals, right? It helps them to feel connected, rooted, grounded, very important. And people who have this gate 19 natally are very sensitive to arguing, fighting, violence. They can't handle it. It is just a lot, and they don't know how to process the energy. As they age, it becomes easier to navigate it. But if they're young, if you have children who have this gate, just pay attention to their need for, release and connection, and getting them a pet can be very helpful. Okay. And I will say this, because this was told to me once, for anyone who has children who have this gate, who are going through a divorce, having a pet that can travel from each parent's place can be very helpful to the child in the transition. So I'm going to leave that there for those of you who just needed to hear that today. Now, attunement is, like I said, it's that tuning into the emotional needs of others in the community, knowing how to bring that emotional energy just back into a sense of alignment with your own self-sufficiency, your own sustainability, not giving too much. It's allowing yourself to be emotionally vulnerable, but to also be present, because you want to increase connections, those really deep heart-to-heart connections with those you love, those whom you're around, and how you're sharing your beautiful energy with the community that you're in, whether that's an online community or a physical community, right? One thing to watch out for when this energy is slightly unbalanced or a little bit off, there can be a highly sensitivity. You can be highly sensitive, emotionally sensitive, right? Clingy. You can shut down. You can compromise your own needs, your own wants, to make sure everybody else is taken care of, and then leaving yourself with this completely empty cup. You can be emotionally drained. And there can be a sense of codependency here, because you may compromise what you want in order to fulfill your desire for intimacy, if that makes sense. Now, the lesson for all of us here, okay, is just to learn how to manage our high sensitivity that we may be experiencing today or in this energy period. That we may be highly sensitive people, and there's a need here to pay attention to our own needs. What do I need? What would help me feel good? What will help me feel comfortable and happy, and feeling like, I know who I am, and I'm not going to compromise my needs just to please people. So it's like people pleasing, compromising. And to learn how to really be in our own sustainability, our own resources. What do I need to feel resourced and to be resourceful? Because the more that you have, cultivated a stable base of, you can share from that place. When you're wiped out, you can't share from that place at all. And if you sacrifice yourself too much, being the martyr, trying to make a statement, trying to put other people first, you will completely burn yourself out. Completely. So that's the energy here. There's a lot of the beauty in this energy, because it can give you this capacity for deep love and compassion. It can give you this possibility of, having all the resources you need, that you're sustaining yourself enough that you're able to overflow. The cup overflows, and then you can help other people with their own sustainability and resources, teaching them how to do it for themselves, if that makes sense. So for all my mothers out there, I really want you to hear this. It is such a critical time for you to refuel your own self. How can you refuel yourself and your spirit and not burn yourself out, or feel like you're getting pressure from the root center to be doing, to be constantly in action? Because that masculine and feminine energy coming together is asking us, how can we find the balance between our creative flow and our rhythm, that's feminine, and then moving that thing forward into action and doing and being and, engaging in all the ways we want to, but that we find a stable base before we go out into the world and do that. So that's kind of it for the human design chart. I will just touch basely on the moon is in gate 46 at this time. And this is a 12 noon chart, Toronto time, Eastern Standard Time. I use that time just because it's pretty central to most people and they know how to convert from Eastern. When I start using Newfoundland time, people get so confused because there's an extra half an hour. So the moon is in gate 46, embodiment. How can you really be in your body? And remembering that your body is the vessel for your soul. So you need this physical body to be healthy, to be whole, to be connected. Thinking about the 5 bodies energetically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, like having all of these elements working together, which is probably a lifelong challenge, but just something to think about. How can I really be in my physical body, enjoy all the senses, enjoy the pleasures of life, and enjoy my body? Okay, so think about that. Now I want to show you the astrology chart. I'm going to stop this share and come back to you. Hi, everyone. And I'm looking actually at my location, like where I am right now, and it's 28 degrees of Virgo. Okay, so you see it opposing the sun in Pisces. And what does this mean for beautiful Venus? Well, you see them over here. Mars and Venus are conjunct in Aquarius, okay? And Venus is actually sextiling Pallas Athena. So all this wisdom from Pallas is flowing through to Venus, being like, ooh, yes, where are we going? What are we doing? What do we need to release? Right? Full moons are always a beautiful time to release all the things that are left over. What is the stuff that needs to go so that we can create something new, right? Create something new, create something beautiful. And I like to think with Venus here, it's about the collective. What can I create that will serve the higher collective, the higher grouping? And then there's also a square here. Okay, Venus is squaring Uranus. And I tell you this because our focus is Venus on Venus Vibes Day. So I just want you to know how it's going to work with this full moon. So exciting projects could be coming up, with a person or a project, and really feeling that creative tension. It could be, a beautiful catalyst to create something you maybe never thought was possible before. And the path can be unpredictable with this. So just let it be flow, let it be in flow, let it be, creative and abundant, but don't put parameters around it. Let it be open, let it be light, let it be fun. Okay. That's just the quick I wanted to share with you. I think it's going to be a beautiful opportunity because Virgo wants to get things done, right? Virgo's the detail. Virgo is, just so organized and she's ready to move the thing forward. So what are you creating here? What are you thinking about? What wisdom is coming through? Let yourself be in that flow of energy. We're also coming off that Neptune and Sun conjunction. We have Jupiter riding close behind and Mercury all in Pisces. So you may still feel the need, because we're in Pisces season still, go and take a bath, relax, be in the flow, light a candle, be creative, read, chill, do the thing, and then take some notes. So keep your little journal wherever you are in case insights, wisdom pops down and through to you that could be very insightful, very useful, and very helpful in what Uranus is wanting to shake up in your creative self. So thank you so much for joining me for Venus Vibes today. I hope you got something wonderful out of this to help you move forward, whatever dreams you've got on the go. And I want to invite you to take advantage of the March deal I've got for readings on your Venus activation. It is a beautiful 45% off deal. And it includes 30 days of the Venus portal. I think you're going to love it, and it'll be so helpful to really get to know your own chart and where you're at. So again, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm just so grateful that you are all here regularly, and share this with your friends, anyone who needs to hear any of this information today. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care and have a beautiful week ahead.